Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly focus for April the 16th through to the 22nd, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So now let's turn to the cards and see what energy they reveal and how to use that energy in a positive light in order to go forward. Okay, that card's not coming along. King of Cups. Dear old dad shows up to say, okay, so this is the stereotypical dad. This is the one that made sure that you were always safe, that you were well taken care of, that everything was right in your life. Put food on the table, a roof over your head. And part of that father, that dad's job, is to make sure that we are going to be safe when we leave his protection. So he's going to ask us those difficult questions. What's the plan? Who are you going with? What are you taking? Do you need to take that? You don't use it. They'll just weigh you down. What's your goals? What's your dreams? What do you want to be when you grow up? Who's your friends? Do they raise you up? Do they support you? Do they love you? So making the plan. Making sure that we are not we have large gaps anywhere in our plan. Make sure we got all the bases covered. Three of Cups. Friendships. Definitely friendships. This could be, being the second card, this could be some fabulous news coming in for you. Cause for celebration. Now, it might not be your celebration, but chances are I think it might be, because it is in the second place. This is your relationships. This is growing your relationships, strengthening your relationships, friendships, your bond. This is about creating memories. This is about getting together with friends. Laughter, joy. So create this. If you're not being invited to it, definitely create it in your life this week. And then we have the Page of Wands. Oh, I love the Page of Wands. He's been a very strong card, and I think Page of Wands, I think, is the 26th card in the tarot deck. And that was the degrees of the new moon that just happened. Also in the new moon prior, I think, too, was the 26 degrees. Well, we're a young energy. Absolutely. And we are climbing that mountain, and we are shouting at the top of our lungs exactly where we're going, what we're doing. We are so excited about it. We want to tell the world, and we are shouting it at the top of the mountaintop. It's coming back to us in an echo. We're excited to be on this path we are on, that we are venturing into. Now, of course, there's a little bit of fear and whatnot, but I don't think we feel the fear as a worry and a concern as much as I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder how it's going to turn out. There's this anticipation about you. Now, it's a young energy, so there'll be learning curves. There'll be hard times, absolutely, as we go down this path. But this is the energy of the now. This is getting excited about who you are and where you're going. Maybe it's within relationships. Maybe it is your career. So definitely you could be looking towards celebrating something. Some new path opens up to you. And it could very well be that aha moment or that epiphany when you're sitting there and you're plotting your moves forward, your goals, your dreams, your desires. So definitely new moon affirmations is definitely in order for you this week. For work, career, Well, it's working together. It's celebrate. You know, there's some kind of celebration that could happen in work or career, or what defines you as a person, or it could be your finances. So maybe you get that small lottery win. But don't bank on that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, please. But if you win, remember who told you to buy that lottery ticket. This is group ventures. This is commitments. This is, yeah, it's negotiations. So you could be all of a sudden in a position where you are negotiating a raise in pay, climb up the ladder, a promotion of some sort, a new job opportunity with a new group of people. And I kind of get this, it may not look like much from the outside because, you know, we've got these four wands. I mean, it's just four wands. It's four sticks in the ground, and we put up some garland, and we're like, woohoo. It's nothing like the castle we are imagining behind us there. I don't know if you can see the castle way in the distance, but it will be that one day. You know it. Maybe everybody else doesn't. So take a good look at the opportunities that are presented to you this week. It could move you forward in a very beautiful light. Relationships. Oh, we're doing a juggling act here when it comes to relationships. Are you trying to please everybody? Because that's impossible. And the more you try, probably the more you notice the failure when it comes to trying to please everybody all the time and doing everything for everybody else because it's the right thing and it's the nice thing and that's who you are. And you want the balance and you want the harmony at all times and you're willing to do whatever it takes in order to get that harmony. And be careful of that because I find this to be a drain on you. Yes, it's wonderful to do wonderful things for other people and to be there for them and to accomplish so much for them. Make them feel beautiful and alive and worthy and deserving. But you have to do that to you first. So even though it has nothing to do with the energy of this card, but it's what I'm getting is you have to learn to pamper yourself. And yes, if it includes a loved one, that's wonderful. But make sure that the experience is for you just as much as it is for them if you include another. And that could be a parent, a sibling, a child. It could be a lover, a soulmate, a best friend. It could be everybody at work. You know, you're bringing in donuts for everybody at work, but you make sure that your favorite donut is in that box and nobody takes it but you. You got to take care of you too. That's the most important part. And stop doing everything for everybody else because sometimes, and if you look at it, you may see where there's one-way streets. And it's got to be a two-way street. It's got to be a give and take. They've got to support you and help you in as many ways as you do it for them. Spirituality. Ah, the Three of Swords. You know, I almost get a sense that through meditation, through prayer, through reflection, you're, you know, with that Two of Pentacles that we just did, that you will see where people have abused your kindness, your generosity, the lengths you will go in order to bring in a harmony and a beauty to a relationship. And you're going to almost see where you need to draw some lines in your life going forward of what is acceptable and not acceptable, what is allowed and what's not allowed, what you expect out of a relationship, and you might see some hurt. So try and view those things with no emotion attached to it and gain the wisdom, okay? Because it's all about gaining the wisdom. You know, there's an angel holding another angel up that can't fly for whatever reason right now, making sure that that angel doesn't fall. But sometimes, like this one down here, you got to fly on your own. You got to do your own your thing. And you can't be constantly living somebody else's agenda and find the true happiness and passion that's within you at the same time. So, have that box of Kleenex. And if you're in a deep meditation and those tears, you wake up and all of a sudden you have these tears, it just means that you went super deep. The healing was immense. And if you don't have those tears, don't worry about it. The healing still happened. Health and well-being, Three of Pentacles. Well, whatever you're going to do, you've really got to set long-term goals. Okay, if you want to lose 20 pounds, well, it wasn't a week that you put those 20 pounds on, or at least I hope not. My goodness, what a buffet that would be. Um, it's the slow and steady that's going to make the most difference in your life. It's going to be long term. It's going to be part of who you are. Whether it's so, don't pick something that you can't see yourself doing 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road. If you're changing your eating habits to a vegan lifestyle and your favorite food is steak, you're probably not going to see yourself 30 years down the road not having a steak. It's impractical. So you want to, and you can do completely vegan and then just have sparingly meat in your diet and figure out what that's going to be so that you have that right balance for you, because you're a unique person with unique wants and desires and needs, and not everybody fits into that little square hole. Sometimes we're a circle, and that's okay. But you have to pick out that path forward when it comes to health and well-being, something that you can really do and do long term. So it can't be a fad diet or anything right now, or you can't expect that, you haven't worked out for 20 years, but you're going to go to the gym and you're going to have a 2-hour workout. You're going to have a professional trainer and he's going to push you, and in 4 weeks you're going to look like this. It's got to be, for the rest of my life I'm going to look like that, because I'm going to build myself up. And as I get more tolerant and stronger, I'm going to build upon that. It's got to be long term. Whatever you're planning for health and well-being, whatever you're looking at, it's got to be long term. Slow and steady wins the race. And you set some goals right now for long term when it comes to health and well-being, and put that determination behind it. Make that true commitment to yourself. You've already got it. You've got this. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.